You're watching Screenscope Reviews, where every frame matters, every detail counts, and every ending deserves a second look. When you hear names like Vecna, Demogorgons, The Upside Down, and alternate realities all thrown into one sentence, it sounds like someone's deep into a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. But we're really talking about Stranger Things, and the fact that Season 5 has officially been marketed as the grand finale. The gates are closed. The dust has settled. Hawkins, Indiana survived. On paper, the story is over. But here's the real question floating around online. Is this actually the end? For years, fans followed bike chases, secret labs, government conspiracies, and monsters crawling out of the Upside Down. So when Season 5 wrapped things up in a surprisingly calm and emotional way, reactions were divided. Not outrage. Not disappointment exactly. Just a lingering, wait, is that all? One of the biggest talking points since the finale dropped is how safe it felt. For a show that built its reputation on danger and sacrifice, many viewers expected the ultimate battle to come with devastating consequences. Instead, no major character deaths defined the ending. Everyone made it out alive. For some fans, that emotional closure was beautiful. For others, it felt like the stakes weren't as high as promised. Another recurring criticism? The Upside Down itself felt strangely quiet by the end. Earlier seasons made it feel alive in the worst possible way, crawling with vines, creatures, constant dread. But when the characters pushed deeper, even toward territory linked to the Mind Flayer, it didn't escalate the horror the way many expected. It felt contained. Controlled. And for a finale, that restraint stood out. Now officially, the Duffer Brothers have been clear for years, Season 5 concludes the main story. That chapter is closed. But they've also never closed the door on the universe itself. And here's today's major update. Netflix isn't done with Hawkins. The animated spin-off Stranger Things, Tales from '85 has officially moved forward, with a projected 2026 release window. Set in the winter of 1985 between seasons 2 and 3, it revisits the kids at a younger, less traumatized stage. New voice cast. New monster encounters. And a tone inspired by classic 80s Saturday morning cartoons, brighter, faster, more adventurous. That alone confirms the franchise is alive. Beyond that, a mysterious live-action spin-off is also in development. No confirmed cast. No title. But the Duffers remain creatively involved, which suggests Netflix is protecting the DNA of the original series. And this is where the Season 6 rumors refuse to die. Because if the universe is expanding, why not return to the main timeline? The finale left Hawkins standing. The Upside Down contained. But the show has always hinted that the barrier between worlds is fragile. A potential Season 6 wouldn't need to undo Season 5. It could explore long-term consequences instead of another apocalypse. What does peace look like for characters who grew up in trauma? 11, Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Max, they didn't just fight monsters. They survived years of psychological warfare. A continuation could focus on that fallout. On the cost of survival. It could also address fan complaints directly. A return to the Upside Down that feels truly dangerous again. New creatures. Higher stakes. A confrontation that doesn't pull its punches. And let's be honest, Netflix knows how powerful this brand still is.